Okay, y'all, here we go. We checking in. We're trying to see if we can take our production value up by swapping out. We swap cameras, Sony Alpha Series mirrorless camera, and we run in a little external mic, Movo mic. Links in the description below. So yeah, we about to see what we can come up with this camera today versus using the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So we got us a little situation here, and we got no lighting, so we're not gonna be able to see that. So how can we fix that? Okay, y'all, here we go. So looks like it is gonna work. I just need to add some production shit and bring some lights in the scene. So here we go. This is the issue here. We got a filler tube that has been exposed to the atmosphere and salt and crap, and it's all shot. And here's it's leaking. So we about to change this filler tube, etc., and try to stop the leak. Okay, Cars N Koolaid folks, obviously this is where we have our issues at. We got leakage going on to the tank from the filler tube. So you want to remove this clamp here, which is a pain. Once that's out, then you want to go ahead and loosen this here, loosen this bolt, and then there's a tab that goes into the frame. So we're going to pry this down and hopefully be able to remove this, get this out of here. Let's go. So a quick tip, you just take your screwdriver, stick it between the frame and this the little piece here that's bolting, that's holding it in, and give it a couple taps with your rubber mallet. Boom, boom, boom. Get you some separation here, and then pry down like that. Wow, let's go. So another tip, right? Let me plug y'all in. This hose has been around this for so long. The rust expands and it's gonna make it tight. So here, get this crap out of the way. So what you should do in order to break this free here, to get it so it's easier for you, take a screwdriver, stick it in there, wiggle it around, and free it up. Or else this is gonna be stuck to this, and it's gonna then give you a problem because we're trying to avoid having to change the tank because it's bad here too and bad a bunch of other places. So we're literally just trying to save this for this person so they don't have to go through the nightmare of doing all of this. But we might have to do that too, so stay tuned. Do that, you should be able to just, boom, pull that off of there. Look at all that rust in there and that buildup. Anyways, pull that off of there. And since you got this bolt off, the whole thing will just, it won't just come down, obviously, but you do it right. Finesse the puzzle. Once you finesse the puzzle, you get it out like that. Quick tip, when you're removing something that is some kind of funky design or some kind of funky shapes, you always want to try to take it out without cutting it or breaking it. Because once you route it out the right way, it's going to give you insights on how to route the new part back in. Because you can't just chop new parts and put them in and then put them back together. It doesn't work that way. Remember, I told you that. So once that's down, then you can see the hole. That's where the gas goes in. So when it comes to rusty lines and rubber hoses, the same theory applies. So right here, you want to do the same thing again. You want to get something sharp and stick it, not necessarily sharp, but something thin enough to squeeze between this metal line and this rubber hose so that you can free it up right there. So it's easier to come out, or else it's gonna be a pain in your ass. So here we go. Here is our filler tube from our 2001 Toyota Corolla that was rusted to shit. And here is our here's the little pieces that was giving us our problem. Obviously this is no good. It's leaking. So we got our new one. Where's our new one? Got the new one right here. we're about to put this in like this. Boom, quick update, y'all. Go ahead and get the crappy line that was in here out. And sometimes it's best to just remove it from its little plastic holder. And that's how you can get it out easier. We replace this crappy clamp with a new one. New line here. And then as you see, you can see it here. We got a new clamp here. And here's your part, all back where it goes. So the only thing is sometimes with aftermarket parts, something's the dimensions, something won't be necessarily correct. So this was off about 1 millimeter or so, and there really isn't anything you could do about that but open the hole on the frame. But we're not opening the holes on anyone's frame, especially in this rusty condition. So we allowed it to just naturally bend where it is, ran a bolt in, and now our filler neck tube is replaced, and we're about to check it for leaks. Cars N Koolaid. Shitbox Saturdays. Let's go. All right, boom. I decided to stop the video there because we kind of got ahead of ourselves. We were trying to hurry up and do the next part. And once we checked the leaks, there was no leaks, so we jumped in the car and took off. So really what we wanted to do was drive it to make sure that once it, receives pressure and everything was sloshing around back there, that we didn't have any leaks. And we didn't, or else I'd be showing you that right now. Appreciate you watching. Check for the next episode. You already know what to do. Click that subscribe, hit the button for the little bell, then you get your notifications anytime we drop something new. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Cars N Koolaid, let's go!